After 7 o'clock, it's very quiet on the street. King Street is like a ghost town.
Learning to be creative on social media is taking John Carbone out of the kitchen and onto his phone, far more than he'd like to admit. He blames the King Street pilot project that closed through traffic to cars between Jarvis and Bathurst for the past year. The aim was to prioritize TTC commuters, but John says the city's aim is off its mark.
Like, pilots are supposed to be things that you can change as you go. There haven't been any changes.
John is the co-owner of Kit Kat, a family-run Italian bar that has been a hotspot on King Street for 30 years. He says the pilot left him fending for himself without any help from the city.
We're constantly trying to have a dialogue with the city, and in which they said they're going to do something, they're going to help us. It's very important that they support the businesses. However, that didn't happen.
Since the project began, 17 businesses have shut down. But John is still fighting to keep his business alive. The MP of the area, Adam Vaughan, feels differently. He believes it's the restaurateur's responsibility to draw customers in.
Your job as a restaurant owner is to get people to step off the streetcar and stop at your restaurant. If you constantly tell people nobody's coming to my restaurant anymore, well, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
John's solution?
We're hoping that there's going to be some sort of balance or some sort of compromise in which we can open up the streets after 7 p.m.
Restaurateurs like John will have to continue their creative social media campaigns until the end of July. The pilot is in place until then. The city is also waiting on a report due next month to decide its viability. Jay Pugazenti, Say News, Toronto.